Hola Virgos, this is your mid-month reading for August 2018. It is from August 15th until August 31st. Things to keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it can apply to career, family, finances, love, what have you. However it applies, however it resonates. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below, along with my email. Send me an email. Things I always like to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are up in the playlist, so go look up your Sun Moon sign and see what your behavioral traits are and your predictions are for 2018. Doesn't matter when you view it. When you see it is when you were meant to view it. I also have compatibilities readings going up. Guys, I know they're going up really slow. It's just my personal passion project I'm doing, and I'm hoping like a little matchmaker thing will come out of it. Because I'm hoping like people will go in and like look at the things and then maybe match up. That's like the big picture. I know, I'm babbling. I'm on Instant Go app. The Instant Go app, if you need a quick answer to a quick question, text only please at this time. And then I think that's it. So let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, and your clarity for Virgos? Can you show us the previous energies they came out of prior to the last 2 weeks of August? What are the energies they can expect the last 2 weeks of August? And then how will our Virgos be moving into September? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read and say your messages as you intend them to be said for Virgos from August 15th until August 31st and the period surrounding it. One more. Okay, so Holy Spirit angels, can you please show me previous energies that Virgo has come out of? What are the previous energies? Okay. We have the Nine of Swords in the upright. Go figure that for Virgos. Okay, and then what are the energies they can expect the last 2 weeks of August? Last 2 weeks of August, what can Virgos expect? Keep in mind, this isn't going to resonate for all of you. Good. Knight of Cups. All right. And then finally, moving out of September into August, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So, we start off with the Nine of Swords. Okay. I often I think of Virgos when it comes to this card. One, because the Nine is the Hermit, which is your card. And then we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is, so weird with this card because this guy is looking into these stones and his reflection is looking back at him. And you guys don't like what you see, or now you're not liking what you're seeing. You're not liking what you're seeing in the reflection. And maybe because of that, there's a lot of bad self-talk going on. You guys are like kind of like beating yourselves up. You might have emotion paralysis because of it. I mean, usually this card is about, you know, staying awake at night and having anxiety. And you could be having anxiety because of this, but I was drawn to the cat looking in the mirror in this card, and I feel like you guys are definitely talking down on yourselves for some reason. And that might be leading to anxiety. It might be leading to, you know, depression. It might be leading to, you know, waking up in the middle of the night and this I'm not good enough kind of talk that you guys might be doing. Just seeing if I'm feeling anything else in regards to that. I'm not seeing a situation or anything. I'm just getting a really strong feeling in regards to that. And he's also surrounded by a lot of different mirrors. So I'm almost feeling like you guys are choosing to look in the one mirror that reflects your flaws. Okay, and that's a choice. Nobody's perfect with you guys, and that can be a huge thing. You guys are like, oh, I'm not perfect enough. This didn't work out. If only I was like this. I feel like a lot of that was going on for you guys prior to the last 2 weeks of August. But now we run in the last 2 weeks of August, and here rolls along an offer. Now, the Knight of Cups is known for being that offer that is the guy that, I don't want to say guy, the gender, but he's a guy because he's a knight. Don't get caught up in the gender. He comes in, he's very romantic, he just sweeps you off your feet, and you just want to fall into him. You have a deep emotional connection with them. So it could be somebody coming in with a romantic proposal for you, but keep in mind, the Knight of Cups is very short-term. He's not a long-term guy. He usually doesn't kind of stick around for very long. And that's fine, you know, because sometimes people need that to get out of this, or just to feel good about themselves. And I'm wondering if that's kind of where this is going. But if it's not in terms of romance, it could be you guys have a new creative project and it just, you know, really kind of appeals to your emotions, what you're doing. You know, you're very happy about it. Because the cups can be, you know, about that too. And some of you, it might actually be meeting somebody at work, having a romance at work. It's not a romance at work. It's a new relationship at work with somebody who really you emotionally connect with, you emotionally are fulfilled with. And it will pull clarifier. So this is good because this is like the light, you know, after coming out of this. And I feel like with the Knight of Cups, you guys have renewed hope in who you are and how you are. And somebody sees you as a way that you aren't seeing yourself. Even if it's just temporarily, it kind of gets you out of that rut you need to get out of. But now I have the Three of Pentacles here in reverse. This card here led me to believe that it could be somebody that you do meet at work, because this is causing a dynamic in the workplace. And people aren't working well with each other because of this. You know, it could have been a romance. You get together with somebody and then other people see favoritism and it starts to be problematic. I'm almost getting the sense for some of you, other people are saying like moving into September, like, oh, they just got that position because they're dating that person or because they're friends with that person. And your actual skills are not being recognized. So I almost feel like it's down, it's up, and then it's down again. And if it is a love relationship, it could be going into September, you guys don't end up working well together. There's a lack of harmony. The fundamentals of the relationship start to kind of fall apart. You guys see that you don't have what it kind of takes for it to be long-term. So I'm seeing a few different situations here. The theme is the same. It can just kind of go into different topics. Can you please provide clarification here on the Nine of Swords? Why is the Nine of Swords here for the Hermit? I mean, for Virgos, who is this person? What is this energy? Energies prior to August 2000, last 2 weeks of August 2018. Okay, and we have the Two of Swords in reversed. Hold on. I'm trying to get in the habit of not like spitting out things until I see everything together. Okay, Two of Swords. Oh, the Hermit card. All right, I think you guys are the Knight of Chalices in reverse. Okay, so you guys came out of something you're disappointed prior to, for some of you, prior to going into the last 2 weeks of August, some of you are single. But you're kind of, you're using the time to reflect on things. I just don't like the conversations that you guys are having with yourselves. And it might be because of this thing here, this Knight of Chalices in reverse, which is very much about disappointment. Somebody who has intimacy issues with commitment, not wanting to commit. Somebody who's really moody, jealous, emotional. It could be abusive. And the Two of Swords in reverse. There's just a lot of mental confusion over this. I think all of this is feeding into this here, into this negative self-talk you're having, that I'm not good enough. And the Two of Swords in reverse is just you guys are overloading yourself with information inside. You know, feeding yourself these messages that are not positive messages. And it's overloading you, and it's adding to your situation. It's snowballing. And if this isn't a person here who disappointed you in love or whatever, then it's you disappointing yourself and getting a real sense of yourself here. You know, that you guys are creating this for yourself. I mean, I don't know why you would want to do that. You know, but you're disappointed in yourselves, you guys. And because you guys are being like this, you guys are the ones that have the commitment issues. You guys are the ones that are having problems with intimacy because of what you're telling yourselves, what you see in the mirror. Okay, let's see what's going on with this Knight of Cups, because this is like a breath of fresh air for me, this Knight of Cups, and I want to investigate this. I want to investigate it. Dum, dum, dum. Can you please provide clarification on this Knight of Cups? Why is this Knight of Cups here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please, for the Knight of Cups. Okay, person. The Moon card in reversed. Okay, so this person comes along, this offer comes along, and the Moon card in reverse is a card of Pisces, if that's relevant, and all of a sudden, you just kind of see things. It's like, things clear up for you. Queen of Pentacles, that's you guys. Okay, so the last 2 weeks of August look good for you. Queen of Pentacles, very single energy though. Just like the Hermit card is. But it doesn't have to be. But I feel, I'm sorry, and I keep on having these pauses, and it's not because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just trying to articulate it properly. So the Moon card reverse, here's you have this thing, and all of a sudden you see everything clearly. Maybe because this offer comes in, maybe because this person has a talk to you and says, hey, listen, you know, you're undervaluing your skills. People really appreciate you. Or this person comes in and says, hey, you know, you're beautiful sitting by this lake with your cup, and this cat, I was almost looking up like, really? I mean, it's almost like you guys are in disbelief. But when this does happen, then all of a sudden, all the negativity just disappears. And you see things from a totally new perspective. You see things for how they are rather than your perception is. Some of you might have had messages come in your dreams that gave you this clarity. But to you, this is true. Somebody comes along with a new something and presents a new truth to you or a new way of looking at things. And you go, wow, you know what? You're right. I'm not this person that I'm telling myself that I am. I'm the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, very independent, very reliable, a long-term person. She is a rock. She's financially independent. She's one of the most stablest people that you will run into, and she's usually successful. So whatever this breath of fresh air comes in, they kind of shake you. They slap you in your face and say, what are you doing right now? Look at you. You know, that's not the reality. You're a great person. I appreciate you. Other people appreciate you. And if you look at this cat's just kind of like, her head's kind of turned, the one down here, right over here. And like, really? You really think that? I almost feel like that's what happens. So somebody comes in here and just kind of props you up again. Additional messages for the Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here for Virgos for last 2 weeks of August? Who is this person? What is this energy? Person, personality, perspective, person. And so you get out of something that's toxic. The weird thing is I think the toxic thing is you. I think it's your thoughts. I think what's going on. And this person gives you a light. They almost open up the door and say, hey, come this way. Come in the light. Come where the good stuff is. Come where the positivity is. You know, step over that line. Come on. It's no fun over, you know, in the darkness where you are, you know, and all the negativity and whatever. Come over here. It's weird too because I'm drawn to this 9 of Swords here with this cat looking in these mirrors, but they're actually like set up like stones. And it reminds me of, I don't know how many of you watch Outlander, and where she actually, you know, because of the stones or whatever, she goes into another life. That's almost what I feel like. You guys are looking in and something's reflecting back on you, and then here you kind of step into who you really are. Someone gives you a shot of confidence. Someone lets you know you're a beautiful person. But I don't think there's somebody who sticks around. And this is the card of Capricorn for those of you if that's relevant. But I think it's the energy here of the Capricorn card where they help you. They take your hand and they lead you out of a dark place. They show you the way out. And they show you the reality. Can you please provide a clarification on the 3 of Pentacles? Who is this person? What is this energy? But then we're getting into an energy here in September where you're in some kind of environment where you're not valued. Or people think you're a favorite. Let's see what's going on with that. Can you please provide clarification? 3 of Pentacles for Virgos, last 2 weeks of August. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please. 7 of Swords in reverse. So whatever you're surrounded by in September, I think it's some bad mojo going on. But these people that are trying to kind of do this, because we have the 7 of, or make you feel like this. So I think once you have this experience, whatever this crappy situation is that around you, like I said, undervalued, people not recognizing your skills, people like, you know, they're the favorite because they're dating so-and-so. I feel like it's in the workplace. You know, I feel like somebody's making it hard for you to work with other people. And up here, well, we'll get to the Knave of Pentacles down here. But up here, you're gonna be freed from this because the 7 of Swords is about, I mean, in this case, these people are gonna get exposed, okay? They're gonna get caught. People are gonna see them for who they really are. And once you do, all the mental challenges that you went through with these people, you're gonna be freed from them, okay? And when they get caught, when they expose, you're going to be vindicated. You're going to be like, see, you know, this is how these people were being. This is how this person was being. I'm not seeing so much of a love interest. I'm seeing like an organization, a work environment. And then the Eight of Swords is here. There you are. You're freed. You're released. You're allowed to let go of old patterns back here, liberating yourself. Or maybe reflecting on past ways on how you dealt with stuff. But I think whatever this is, you're going to come out of it fine. These people that are trying to be crappy, they're going to get found out and exposed. And then you're going to be like, oh, you know, yay. And you're going to be out of it. Knave of Pentacles is telling me that you are going to, and then you guys, some of you guys are going to move on. You're going to move on up in the organization, in the company. You might get a new job. You might get a raise. You guys might decide to go into a new area of study. Some of you might decide to, the Page of Pentacles is very much about starting your own business. And others of you are going to try to have a love plan, like going forward. Because the Page of Pentacles is about, you know, coming up with a tangible way to go about getting a relationship, working on a relationship, working on a way to find new love. For those of you in the coming in here for the romance department or the romance aspect. But I'm getting this is like a work vibe, an organization, a circle of friends, you know, something like that going on. But somebody is going to get exposed and you're going to come out of it, you know, able to start your new little thing that you have. All right. That was really convoluted. So just make sure you leave comments. Because like I only see half of this. I see a sense of it when you, especially when you do a general reading, and I'm sure other tarot readers can, you know, relate to that. You just see like little pictures in time, and then you never really know what the actual story is. And I think a lot of us, I mean, I'm speaking for maybe many tarot readers out there, when we look in the comments and we see the stories that really, you know, we're like, oh, you know, that's really cool, you know, like that's why. So. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for your Virgos. You Virgos, keep in mind, if it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. In addition to my email, send me an email. My 2018 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist. My compatibility readings are also in my playlist. I'm on the Instant Go app if you need a quick answer to a quick question. And that's it. Otherwise, I will see you guys for your love readings in what? September. September already. Whew. Adios from Veronica Garnet. Bye, guys.